Hello everyone, welcome back to the tea. So today we're talking about Aaliyah J, and if you guys don't know, she did a story time and it was about her being a thought. But if you listen to the story, it really wasn't about her, it was about her friends. And the story just brought up so much drama. So the first person to respond to the story is PB and Rock, because he felt like she was talking about him, but she said she wasn't. I just want to know why Aaliyah J thought it was a good idea to even talk about the story in the first place. Especially when you're moved on and you have a boyfriend, I just don't understand. I just don't even know why you would bring it up. And then the fact that it may have seemed like she was talking about one person, and then she said she wasn't, but it just seems so suspect. So I think PB and Rock had every right to defend his name and let people know that she's not talking about him. Things spiraled out of control from there. Now, after watching the video, I didn't know if this was a true story, because I know a lot of people come on YouTube and make up stories or add and take away and basically tell us a story that they want us to hear, and sometimes it's not always the sequence of events. But in this story, a lot of people thought that she was talking about her ex. So this is what she said in the story.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aaliyah J, and today I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Honestly, this is a story I had in my back pocket for a long time, and I did not want to tell this story because, for one, it sounded crazy, and for two, it was honestly like, sometimes I have to tell stories when things like die down and like the energy settles down. I'm not the type of person that wants like drama, or I don't want to ruin people's lives. I can't tell the story right away when it happens or too soon. So that's why you guys haven't seen a lot of story times for me lately, because a lot of the stuff that has happened, I haven't been able to talk about it because it's just too much. I'm just not that kind of girl. So sometimes I do it out of respect for other people, even though they don't respect me.
And then after the story, a lot of people in the comments kind of put two and two together and thought that she really was talking about her ex-boyfriend. So if you guys don't know, Aaliyah was dating a guy about 2 or 3 years ago, and apparently the guy had made a video after they broke up and said that Aaliyah J had cheated on him when they were in a relationship and was seeing and messing with PNB Rock, who is a rapper. So Aaliyah never spoke on the situation, never denied it, never even addressed it. I just thought it was good that she didn't respond to it, because when you respond to something, it just gives it more life, and sometimes you just don't want people in your business. I thought it was wrong for him to like expose her like that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and he seemed to be really hurt, and I just felt really bad for him. And to be honest, the only way a guy's gonna put your business out there is if they're really hurt, right? So a lot of people were tagging PB and Rock on it and basically, let him know that Aaliyah was talking about him, but she, made up this fake story and it didn't really add up. And he responded to it and said, "Oh nah, she definitely wasn't talking about me. She was with her boyfriend when I hit." So that right there confirms that the story that her boyfriend said 3 years ago was true, because that's exactly what he said. So Aaliyah J responds to him and said, "I definitely wasn't talking about you, N, so stop with me. Secondly, I wasn't with no N when I was with you, and you know that, so I don't know why you always coming on here trying to talk ish. I was with you all the time, in the studio, on the phone, with you in your bed, with your kid." And of course she went in and had more to say, so you guys can pause to read. So this seems like the same thing that happened recently with Nicki Minaj and Meek Mills. Kind of like the same similar story. But it's just crazy because Aaliyah J is a big fan of Nicki Minaj, and sometimes I feel like she is a YouTube version of Nicki Minaj. But I just felt like she went a little in. She could have just left it at that post, but she just kept going in and in and in. So now we got two guys. It's both confirming that you were dating one guy and messing with another one, and you're still denying it at this point. You just need to come out and just say what it is. And she did a lot to defend herself, but come on, we got two guys who don't even know each other or talk to each other, who aren't friends, and are confirming the same receipts. That's kind of a little suspicious, Aaliyah. You got a lot of explaining to do with this one. And I don't know, those Twitter posts did not explain the reason why these two guys are saying that they were with you and you were with someone else at the same time. So you were with two guys at the same time. And that's not a good look. Maybe that was the real story, but in the YouTube video, she said a completely different story. So I don't know, but then her ex Jarrell decided to make another video. Now this was the ex from 3 years ago that she supposedly cheated on him with PB and Rock. This is what he said.
No, y'all know when somebody talk about y'all. Like y'all know. Like if it wasn't about me, I bet. Say that. You feel me? Don't throw subliminals or say you wasn't talking about me if it wasn't about me. Like you knew what you was doing. You feel me? Like I was the only one with you in the public, like, talking about some internet boy. Like, come on, stop it. Like, first of all, that story don't even add up. Like, if you wasn't talking about me, you knew what you was doing. Like, you knew your little subscriber, your little fans or whatever was gonna come on my page talking crazy. I was minding my business. I haven't spoke about you on the internet in, like, years. I don't know how this even come back up. Like, what is like, are you not happy? Like, first of all, you have a boyfriend. So you say. I don't even think. Listen, you said you got a boyfriend. That shit is disrespectful to even make a thought story and you have a hope. That's disrespectful off rip. Like, and then the thought story wasn't even about you really being a thought. And you notice how when she was a certain age, she didn't say her age, because if she said her age, y'all would put two and two together. What other person she was with? You feel me? And the bum part, when she was talking about some burger, we already did the vlog about this. We vlogged it already. It's not there no more. We vlogged it. Before all of that happened, before we even broke up, she called me one time. I'm at work. She just called me out of nowhere like, oh, when's the last time you been to the doctor? I'm like, what? Oh, when last time you been? I'm like, probably like 2 months ago. Why, what happened? So, oh, I think you should go get checked, da da da. I'm like, check for what? She said something about chlamydia. I'm like, when the my thing is, at that time, her ex-boyfriend, this was 6 months later. So when can you possibly catch that at? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the So my dumb ass thinking like, so I'm Googling shit. Oh, chlamydia, such and such, 3 to 6 months. So I'm thinking like, maybe such and such from my ex, da da da, 3 to 6 months. Like, why would she even say that? Go to the doctor, I was Gucci, I was valid. I'm like, I bet I'm Gucci. I was in that clinic paranoid, like, yo, if I got something, I'ma hurt him. If I got something, I'ma hurt him. Be tight. Thing you don't want to say my name, you don't want to give me no type of attention, but that's all you basically did without saying my name. If you really wasn't talking about me, you could have just said I was not talking about Bang. I wasn't talking about him. That's it. That's all you had to say. That shit would have cleared. Got them rid of them comments under my posts, DMs, all that. Like, you knew what you was doing. Like, stop. And yo, she been lying to you. She said she started YouTube like 2013. She been lying to y'all. She was Gucci. So when she got her titties done, her ass done, her lips done, her hairline done, she just started lying to y'all. Like, she just turned into a whole nother person. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? She was not like that. And a lot of people saying she did not have a personality till I came along. Like, I bought shit out of her. You know how they say when you dealing with somebody, everybody got started in there to take the right person to take it out? I bought shit out of her. Like, all of that. I got another one. Back to the. I remember her brother do music, right? Her brother do music. He asked her to promote him. She asked him for money for it. Like, you gonna pay me? I'm like, nah.
After watching his video, I can tell that he is still hurt from the whole situation. He seemed like he really loved her, and it seems like Aaliyah was just not on the same page with him when they were together, and it's just so sad to see, because when they were together, I loved them together, and it's just sad that things didn't go out the way he hoped, and he just seemed so hurt from it. Like, he exposed some things about her. He said she got a hairline done. Yikes. I don't know if Aaliyah J got her hairline done. She doesn't look like she did. I don't know, but he was exposing some tea about her, about all the surgeries that she's got, but we know all that. I just didn't know she had a hairline. So that was some tea there. So this is my message to Jarrell. It's been 3 years, and I think you need to move on and not talk about the situation because it's over. Maybe you need to get a new girlfriend so you can move on. So that's how I feel, but to be honest, I do feel bad for him because you can clearly see that there are still some feelings there. But Aaliyah J responded again to all of this drama with this video. This is what she said.
Every time I put out a story time video, it does very well in views, but it brings so much drama. And it brings so much drama because for some reason the whole world be thinking I be talking about them. I don't know how people be thinking I be talking about them if it doesn't apply, but whatever. Like, I did a story time video and everybody in the comments was speculating that I was talking about this one person that I used to date. For one, no one knows that I used to date this person. Well, people know now, but no one knew before. And if they did know, it was really just rumors and speculation. Everybody thought I was talking about this one person, this one famous person, and I wasn't, because he wasn't a part of the story. And you know, in my story time, I told people, like, please do not be messy. Like, do not be messy and be going to people and let you guys know firsthand that just because I don't respond doesn't mean that it's not true. Like, I know I just responded recently and a lot of you guys believe my side of the story, and I'm very happy about that because, you know, I don't need to lie. I don't need to come online and, you know, make people out to be what they're not and try to make myself look like I'm a good guy, because, you know, I'm not the perfect person. I'm not perfect. I don't do anything perfect. I always tell you guys where I fuck up. Just because I don't respond to certain things doesn't mean that I'm a liar, or whatever somebody is saying about me, it might be true. I don't respond because I know myself and I know that certain things aren't true, and I don't have to come online to prove myself. I don't have to come online to validate anyone. I know that you guys always have my back and you guys sometimes want answers, but a lot of times I can't give you guys answers right away, because if the story doesn't apply, let it fly. If the shoe does not fit, why are you feeling to wear it? And as of now, I'm gonna continue to defend myself because I'm tired. I am very, very tired. I'm gonna defend myself when the time is right. There's certain things not to respond to, and there's certain things you should respond to. What I'm not gonna respond to is bums. And when I say bums, I mean mentally bums. Like, I'm not gonna respond to those people who really just, you know, are just talking just because they got a mouth. You know, I'm tired. I'm very, very tired, and I know you guys feel me on this. Like, a lot of you guys was like, you never defend yourself, so if you speak up, like, I'm totally here for it, and I appreciate you guys for that. I'm gonna continue. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to make story times. If I do, it's not.
And at the end of the day, none of this drama would have happened if she didn't even do that story time. I just feel like sometimes you just don't need to share everything that's going on. And if that story she shared was a real story, then okay. At the end of the day, Aaliyah, you do have a boyfriend, and your boyfriend is okay with you talking about another relationship that happened 3 years ago. That's a little weird. Even if a man was secure with you or whatever, my boyfriend would never be okay for me to right now make a whole story time and talk about my experience being a thought. So that's a little crazy to me, but I can understand when you say that your boyfriend is confident and he trusts you, and at the end of the day, it's your experience and you went through it and you wanted to share and you have every right to do it, but you kind of opened up the can of worms yourself. You know, if you never make the story time, all this drama would never happen. So, you know, once you put something out there, you got to be ready to respond and defend yourself, and that's exactly what she did, and great job for doing that. But sis, I still need to hear you explain why two guys are saying that they both were with you at the same time. We still haven't had an explanation for it, so can you drop a video and explain that? Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.